How do I get leads as a coach? I'm going to share with you the exact repeatable system that you can use to get leads today. Hey, I'm Colin, and I want to share with you the system that I use and teach to help coaches, influencers, and experts in their field to drive traffic, leads, and sales in their business. I call it the Art of Marketing system, and it's about grabbing people's attention with content that delivers value that people care about. Content that people want to hear, read, see. Content that engages with people, that makes them want to really find out more because you're helping them, you're serving them. So you're a coach, you're a professional, you're a service provider, you might have courses or want to make courses and give value online. This is a great example of that, and I'm going to show you how to drive traffic, leads, and sales online. Not so that you can get sales, but so that you can serve more people, so you can have the lifestyle that you want to have. The crux of the system doesn't focus on being active on social media. It doesn't focus on sharing as much content as you can and posting 5 million times a day on social. No, the best way to drive traffic, it's via solving people's problems. A really powerful lead generation system, a funnel, okay? A funnel is a mechanism for driving people who don't know who you are down through the process of becoming a lifelong client of yours, of really wanting what it is that you do. And I've drawn a funnel on its side here. Let's dive in and have a look at it. You'll often hear that you need to create a lead magnet, a free thing, an opt-in bribe to get people onto your email list so that you can convert them into a client. That's true. But there's something that has to happen before the lead magnet that not a lot of people kind of realize. So people think, oh, I'll make a lead magnet. Hey, how 5 coaching tips to do X. Wow, amazing. Now can I get some traffic? You might share it on social media and still nothing happens. What I find to be the best way to convert traffic into prospects and into leads is to create what I call pillar content. Pillar content is something that helps your ideal prospect with the thing that you coach them through. So what is it that you help people with? How do you transform people's lives with what you do? That transformation is what you create pillar content around. So the pillar content answers people's questions, it solves people's problems, and it also demonstrates that you are the ideal person to help them. Now, it doesn't matter whether you coach in person, you do workshops, courses, webinars, whatever that looks like, the services, the way that you deliver your transformation, doesn't matter. That comes after this. This is looking at how you get your message out in front of people who will potentially be a client for you, how you generate leads. That's what this is about. You can drive traffic to your opt-ins, to your lead magnets in one of 2 ways. Well, more than 2 ways, but I'm going to talk about 2 of them here today. The first one is the one I love because it works beautifully while you sleep and it doesn't cost any money. And that is search. If we want to solve a problem, we'll go into YouTube and we'll search, how do I get leads as a coach? We'll go into Google and we'll search, how do I get leads as a coach? And we'll ask for the answers to our questions by searching on the internet. There's something at play here called buyer intent. The person that's looking for the answer to that question has an intent, so they're more likely to convert. They're more likely to take the next step. If you search, how do I generate leads as a coach? And then you see a video, here's a video, then you're more likely to click on that video because you think it'll answer the search that you're searching. If you're on Facebook and you see an ad, how to generate leads as a coach, that's noise. That's like, whoa, hang on a minute. I'm looking at pictures of cats here. I'm searching some fun stuff on Facebook. You're not in the zone. You've not got intent. So this is where ads work, but they take time, energy, effort, money, lots of it. You have to really fire these ads up in a way that get people's attention and aren't just this like sideways noise for people, right? Ads play a wonderful and powerful part. Don't get me wrong, but they're not the driving force. The driving force is, what are people asking around what it is that you do? How do you solve people's problems? Create content around that. Create pillar content that's going to drive organic traffic for you. It works on the premise of what Jay Abraham calls the advanced strategy of preeminence. The advanced strategy of preeminence is about you delivering value before money has changed hands. It's about you serving prospects, serving people with what you do before they pay you. So you've heard the term freebies, lead magnets, opt-in bribes, all of these cool things. They are not carrot and stick. They are you helping people. They are you delivering your transformation to lead them along the path to your paid services. So when you create a lead magnet, think about what it is that you can do that delivers the transformation from your paid services. Pillar content's really valuable because what pillar content does is it drives organic traffic to your world. So let me walk through a simple example. This video is a piece of valuable content that teaches you as a coach how to get traffic, how to get leads. Shows you a lead generation funnel for coaches. And what you'll notice is in the description of this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, it will have a link to a content piece. Hey, want to find out more information? Head on over here. The video itself gives you help and then it invites you to take that next step. And that next step is a blog post that gives you more information to help answer the question, how do I get leads as a coach? That blog post serves as pillar content because it gets indexed by Google. So if you search, how do I get leads as a coach? Then over time that blog post will appear in the search results and it will drive organic traffic to the post. We don't stop there. So on the blog post itself, we then have what are called upgrade options or content upgrades, where people can not just read the information on lead generation, but they can get a checklist, a PDF, a free thing, a lead magnet, right? A lead magnet that helps them to create this thing for themselves. So can you see how it solves the problem a little bit further? We tell you what a lead generation funnel is, we show you what a lead generation funnel looks like, and then we say, hey, would you like some more information? Here it is. Head on over to this pillar blog post to find out. When you're on the pillar blog post, we say, hey, would you like a blueprint of this so that you can do this for yourself to make life easy? You have a visual map that you can use, no guesswork, a checklist that's done for you by a conversion marketing expert. So then you've got a reason to opt in for the free thing. After you've opted in, you then land on a thank you page, which will basically give you a message from me. And as a coach, this is really important because this is an opportunity for you to look people in the eye and for them to connect with you on a human level, to connect emotionally with you. The goal in all of your marketing isn't to sell your coaching. It is. Before we get to that, the goal of your marketing isn't to push people to coaching, it's to push people to a conversation with you. So Rome, in this sense, I say all roads lead to Rome, right? And it just essentially means that all of the pathways in what you do should guide people towards having a conversation with you about your coaching so that you can assess if they're a right fit for you, they can assess if you're a right fit for them, and you can sell them into your value ladder of services, your suite of offerings. And so the conversation is the goal. Everything that you do should lead people towards the conversation. So you need a page for that conversation. I call it a strategy call page or a clarity call page or a strategy session page. However you want to describe it, there needs to be a page that convinces people that this call will help them. So how do you help people? Figure that out. Create a page. Show them on the page how you can help them. So would you like to level up your marketing for free? That's how I can help. 30 minutes to chat with me and a page that basically shows you people that have had that same result and has an opportunity for you to book a session, a 30-minute session. So you need to create a page like that where people can get a conversation with you. That's step number one. That's the first thing that you must do. And then working backwards, you create opt-ins, lead magnets, opt-in bribes that help people on that same journey. So typically if I work with, think about this, right? And I'm sharing this and I'm also showing you behind the curtain as we do it. I'm showing you the process as I'm explaining it to you. So there's a strategy call page. My goal in my coaching business is to get people to book 30 minutes with me so that I can help them in that 30 minutes and we can see if we're a good fit and talk about working together in whatever it is that is appropriate at that point. Before that, I create content that solves the problem of lead generation, email nurture sequences, automation, all of the areas that I love to play in. You need to create content around those same areas. So how can I create an opt-in on something that you transform in your coaching? Take elements of your coaching and break that up. Make content around the elements of the coaching. In fact, that's the best way. I have a process called Prison to Paradise where we look at the journey you take prospects, potential clients, and clients. You take them from this place of prison to this place of paradise where you've delivered an amazing transformation. What are those steps in the transformation? Whatever those steps are, that's the content that you create. So you create pillar content and opt-ins around the steps of the transformation for you. Okay? That's what you create. You create valuable content related to what people pay you for in your coaching. So for each valuable piece of content, each opt-in, each lead magnet, it might be a PDF, it might be a free course, it might be some video training, it could be any manner of things, any or all manner of these things, but it has to solve a very specific problem, okay? And there's a reason for that, because people search for solutions to problems. How do I get leads as a coach? What does a lead generation funnel look like? How do I sell my coaching services? These are things that people will type into YouTube, into Google to find the answers to. So there's a really cool website you can play with called Also Asked. And I've just typed in here lead generation for coaches. And you can see all of these content ideas. What is a lead generation specialist? What are lead generation strategies? This video is a great example of lead generation for coaches, right? What are the types of lead generation? Organic, paid. So it gives you ideas of how you can answer people's questions with pillar content. So once you've got your free thing, you create pillar content around that free thing. And that pillar content attracts organic search. People asking the question, how do I generate leads online? What is a lead generation funnel? And I'm giving you an example of this because it's the content of the video, right? So what content can you create that really solves people's problems and will allow you to attract organic traffic to your website?